Hi everyone, welcome back to my lab and today's video, which is going to be a try-on of the brand new Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Diamond Bomb 2 All Over Diamond Veil, and this is in the shade Hollow at Me, which is so cute. It's a new highlighter released for holiday that is supposed to be good for all skin tones, and so I wanted to put that to the test on my medium skin tone. Before we get into the video, if you're new here, I'm Yori. I hope you'll enjoy the video, find it helpful, and consider subscribing to my makeup family for brand new videos every single week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Now let's go ahead and get into the video. With my last makeup look, I was like, bring on the fall, and today I'm like with summer, like, come back, come back. In any case, I didn't have too much time to film today, so I thought I would put together a little video around the brand new Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Diamond Bomb 2. This is the All Over Diamond Veil. So reading from the Sephora website, it's a limited edition diamond dusted highlighter for face and body designed to veil all skin tones in pure show-stopping holographic pink sparkle. And it says, Diamond Bomb goes holographic pink with Diamond Bomb 2. The iridescent 3D shade will leave your face and body veiled in peachy pink crystals for all skin tones. Keep saying for all skin tones, which is why I wanted to make the video. It's jewel embossed pressed powder formula, melts into skin like butter, and comes in a jewel-like compact that you'll never want to put down. So this is the outer packaging, and I'm showing it to you from a distance so that the lights don't wash it out. It's an iridescent box, and it does have a textured glitter-like surface. Here's what the actual compact looks like. It's the typical Fenty Beauty hexagon for their powder highlights, and it has a beautiful iridescence. The packaging is certainly beautiful. The information on the back side, the product is of course cruelty-free, as all of Fenty Beauty's products are. You have 8 grams of product, a 12-month shelf life, and this product is listed as limited edition for this holiday. When you open up the compact, this is what your beautiful powder looks like. So I bought this the minute it became available on the Sephora website, and I was curious about it because the original Diamond Bomb gets so many positive reviews, and I'm very curious about that product. I swatch it every single time I go to Sephora, and that one looks so different than this one. That one has a very distinct clear base and then iridescent micro glitter in it. It feels more like a jelly, and when I saw this, it looks a lot more like a powder. I don't know if you remember Fenty Beauty's first launch when Trophy Wife was getting all the hype. There was a white highlighter, and from looking at that white highlighter and swatching that one, it reminds me a lot of this one. If you have both, I'd be really curious to know how they compare. So they keep highlighting that this is they keep highlighting that this is for all skin tones, and I have a very medium skin tone, and I thought I should try it and see if it's gonna work on me, but just the texture alone has me really surprised. I'm sorry if I keep blinding you. Let me turn it this way. So just the texture alone has me really surprised. I'm gonna swatch it for you. It doesn't feel like the original Diamond Bomb at all. It definitely has a pink iridescence, if you can see there. It feels a lot like the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost, to be honest. So let's take a swatch. Right, so I'm not sure. Okay, so you can see that it's an iridescent pink for sure. A lot of it has still stayed on my fingertip, and I definitely see pink glitters. Of course, a swatch doesn't tell us much, so let's apply it. I'm gonna apply it using my Anastasia A23 brush. This is a pretty widely accepted highlighter brush. A lot of people use this one, but just in case I need something a little more fluffy, I'm going to also have the IT Cosmetics highlighting brush handy in case I need that. So let's go ahead and go into the powder. I'm just swirling my brush, and my brush was completely clean. I wasn't using this brush before. It just looks like glitter on the brush actually, but let's apply. Let's take a look. I thought it would be a good day to try this out as well, since this makeup look is really simple. So it's taking some building. I can see the shimmers. It's definitely a pink iridescent, but you know, the sparkles, they look a little chunky. Not chunky in the sense that they have texture, but I wouldn't call them micro shimmers, which is what I prefer in terms of highlighters. I'm not sure. So I think you can see it there in profile. It definitely has a pink shift to it, but you know, I don't see a lot of base. It doesn't have a white base like you might think from looking at the compact. So I can see why they're saying that it's suitable for all skin tones, but at the same time, this is not an everyday color, whereas the original Diamond Gloss Bomb was more of a silvery or iridescent shimmer or multifaceted shimmer that would be applicable to a lot more makeup looks. I don't know that this is necessarily one that you could wear with any single makeup look. It's more of a specialized thing, it seems. It's even clashing a little bit with my eyeshadow. I have one of the Diamond Lights finishers, and it looks like it clashes like just a tad, right? I don't know. It doesn't seem to emphasize texture any more than any other highlighter would, but the pink is not one unique, like it's not a unique blend, even though I'm buffing the way I prefer to apply my highlighters because I don't really like a stripe. It doesn't look uniform when I look at it in the mirror. I can definitely see like patches. I'm gonna go ahead and apply to the other side. Yeah, that patchiness is still kind of coming through here. I can't say that patchiness is a term I've used to describe any other highlighter. I think you can catch the shift there. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out and I'm gonna share my final thoughts. Alright, so now that the try-on portion is over, I can go into some details about the product. I bought it from Sephora, as I mentioned. It retails for $38, is listed as limited edition right now. It was one of Fenty Beauty's holiday releases, which was also released with a small liquid illuminator that had a similar holographic tone to it. And I wasn't really interested in that one. My liquid illuminators I prefer when I'm wearing like a no makeup kind of look, or I want my skin to look really naturally radiant and glowing. I don't think an iridescent liquid highlighter is going to really corroborate with that. So I passed on that one and I picked up the highlighter thinking it's something I can use for special occasions or whenever I want a really punchy highlight. So I shared my first impressions when I was trying it on, and I have to say that the patchiness feel, I still kind of feel that, but I looked in a mirror, you know, in my bathroom and in natural daylight so I can see what it's really looking like. It doesn't look as patchy if you're not looking so close up, but I think that because it is such a defined pink tone, depending on the angle, you might only see it in certain spots instead of an all over kind of gleam, and I really buffed it in. I think it's looking really good on camera right now, but in person, I do feel that depending on how I turn my face, it looks like a splotch here or there. Also, in comparing it to the original, I don't have the original in my possession right now, but that one was really deemed such a special kind of highlighter that really blends, even though it has shimmer or glitter in it. Because of the patchiness, I think it's more because of the color rather than the formula. And I don't want to give you the impression that I dislike it, but I don't think that it's going to be such a versatile highlight because it is so strongly pink. I've swatched the original Diamond Bomb many times, and that one has that jelly-like consistency. This is nothing like that. It really is more like that original white highlighter that was in the larger pan. I'll insert a picture of it so you can check it out. Maybe jog your memory a little bit too. You know, I think it's okay, but I don't think it's worth the price tag of $38. I don't think it's as unique of a shade that I can't find in my collection in maybe, you know, like some of the more colorful Anastasia Glow Kits, or even, you know, my old Kat Von D Alchemist palette, which I know people aren't using her brand, but when she released that, it was very popular. I shared it on my YouTube channel, and I really like it. And I feel that I have something like this in my collection already. So personally, I think you can pass. I don't think it's anything special. It really doesn't swatch very well. Like the swatch that I made is completely gone. It looks pretty, but I don't know. It's just right now, my first impression is just not my favorite. I'm going to try it a couple more times, of course, before I decide on my final thoughts. Like it really does look very pretty on camera, but you can see like the pink pieces as I move my face around. When there's not lights flashing directly at you, that pink shift is only like in certain spots, and that's kind of what makes it look patchy. So I don't think it looks like a bruise on my skin tone. I think that they're right in saying that it could suit all skin tones, and it definitely could be used on the body, but you know, usually for the body you want more bronzy highlights, but that's just me. Maybe this is right up your alley. I hope that my first impression video was helpful for you to take a look at it and decide if it's something you might want to consider adding to your collection. I do recommend checking this one out in store and not just blindly purchasing online though. Like really, really closely take a look at it, because if you're expecting that original diamond bomb, this isn't it. It's just not. However, if you like that original white highlighter, then maybe this is something that will be for you. Overall, I don't hate it, but I'm a little disappointed that it isn't more similar to the original Diamond Bomb, which was so celebrated. I hope that my first impressions were helpful to you. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave all your thoughts down in the comment section down below if you've tried it out or if you have any recommendations on how I might use it differently. Other than that, this is everything for my video. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon on my next video. Bye bye.